Spicy ladies. Let's be honest for a second. There's one part of your body that holds a certain mystical power over men. And you already know what it is. Your boobs. Yeah, we're going there. Now, before you roll your eyes or assume this is just another shallow conversation about men and their obsessions, hear me out. Because what guys secretly want to do with your boobs actually reveals something way deeper than just physical attraction. This isn't just about lust. It's about curiosity, emotional connection, comfort, excitement, and, in some cases, even love.
You see, for a lot of men, your chest represents a mix of softness, intimacy, and playful freedom. It's a space where he gets to experience both comfort and chemistry. And no, he's probably never told you these things directly, because most guys don't walk around saying, "I love when I get to rest my head on your chest, it calms my nervous system." Or, "I secretly hope you'll tease me when I touch you there." But trust me, these thoughts are running through his head constantly.
In this video, I'm going to pull back the curtain and reveal 5 things guys secretly want to do with your boobs and what those things say about the way he connects with you. Some will surprise you, others will make you smile, but most importantly, they'll give you insight into how men experience intimacy and how you can create deeper emotional and physical connection without ever having to chase it. So if you're ready to move beyond the surface and unlock what men really think, not just about your body, but about how they want to experience it with you, let's dive in.
Chachi said, when a man lays his head on your chest, it's not just a physical act, it's emotional, almost instinctual. It taps into something deeply primal, yet incredibly vulnerable.
Yeah, he might joke about it, act like it's just a comfortable place to rest.
But make no mistake, when he does this, he's letting his guard down. He's not just laying on your body, he's surrendering his ego, his stress, his role as the strong one, the provider, the protector. In that moment, your chest becomes a sanctuary for him, a soft, safe place to escape the noise of the world. He's not looking for a role, he's seeking refuge. Men aren't often given space in their everyday lives to be soft, to be still, to just breathe. They're taught to be stoic, to push through, to suppress. But physical closeness with a woman they love gives them permission to be at peace. The warmth of your skin, the rhythm of your breath, the sound of your heartbeat, it all creates a calming environment where he feels safe. And that feeling is addictive. It's not about being bashful or weak. It's about finally being able to let go. And here's the beautiful part. When you welcome him there, when you wrap your arms around him and just hold him without needing anything in return, it builds an emotional bond that goes far beyond the bedroom. It tells him, you're safe with me. You don't have to perform here. That message hits deeper than any words could. It makes him feel chosen, not just sexually, but emotionally. You become the woman he associates with peace, with calm, with home. Some women underestimate how powerful this moment can be. They think intimacy always has to be hot, passionate, dramatic. But real intimacy often looks like quiet moments, like a man resting on your chest while you gently stroke his hair or breathe with him in silence. These are the memories that linger in a man's mind, not because they're wild, but because they're rare, because they allow him to be exactly who he is without armor. And here's something else. When you allow this kind of intimacy, it deepens his physical desire too. Not because you're doing anything overtly sexual, but because he now associates your body with trust, with peace, with emotional connection. So when things do heat up between you, it's not just his body reacting, it's his heart. That's the difference between lust and obsession. Lust fades. Obsession, when rooted in emotional security, grows. So the next time he lays his head on your chest, don't brush it off as a casual thing. Recognize the weight of what he's doing. And if you want to create deeper intimacy, don't just let him stay there. Invite him in. Hold him like you mean it. Let the moment stretch. Be the woman who not only excites him, but soothes him. Because at the end of the day, it's not just your curves that captivate him. It's how safe he feels in your arms. That's the secret no one talks about. And once you understand it, you'll realize you've had more power than you ever imagined.
Right now, if you are still watching, I hope this video can help you. Your comments motivate me so much, so I can make more videos which you like. So hit that subscribe button and leave me a message. Let's continue.
When it comes to breasts, most women assume that men just want to grab, squeeze, or ogle them like they're trophies. But the truth is, one of the things men secretly love most is the chance to playfully interact with them and, more importantly, to be teased and flirted with in return. You see, the most magnetic kind of intimacy doesn't come from going straight for the prize. It comes from the slow, cheeky, playful dance that builds anticipation.
And for a lot of guys, your chest becomes part of that fun, flirtatious exchange. He doesn't want it to feel clinical or robotic. He wants it to feel like a game, like a lighthearted, sexy secret you both share. Men love the moments when you catch them looking and instead of pulling away or scolding them, you smirk and say, "Eyes up here, mister." That flirtatious confidence is electric. It tells him you're not insecure. It tells him you know the power you have, and you're not afraid to use it in a fun, teasing way.
That's what keeps him hooked. And when you tease him back, maybe lightly brush his hand away or give him a mischievous look when he gets a little too handsy, it creates a push-pull tension that drives men wild. It's not rejection, it's playful resistance. And to a man, that's irresistible. Guys love to joke, to flirt, to test the boundaries. And the ones who genuinely care about you don't want to just touch you. They want to interact with you. They want the moment to feel alive.
Think about it. When he sneaks a hand under the covers and you slap it away with a laugh, or when he goes in for a cheeky squeeze and you respond with, "You wish," in a tone that says, "Maybe later." Those moments build chemistry. They're the moments he'll replay in his head later because they weren't just about physical pleasure, they were about emotional connection through humor and flirtation. When you join in that playfulness, when you tease him right back or guide his hand with a smirk instead of a lecture, he sees you as a woman who's comfortable in her body and confident in her power. That's not just sexy, it's unforgettable. And here's the part most women miss.
The more playful you are, the less pressure there is on both of you. You don't have to perform or feel like you need to be perfect. The energy becomes light, and when things eventually do become physical, there's already laughter and ease in the air. That's the sweet spot, when seduction feels like a natural progression of the fun you've already created together. And for him, that teasing connection becomes a turn-on of its own. He's not just craving your body, he's craving the version of you that lights up when you feel sexy and powerful. That's why he secretly hopes you'll flirt back when he's being a little cheeky. He wants to feel like you're not just letting things happen, you're actively participating. You're choosing to dance with him. And that makes him feel like the luckiest man alive. So next time he reaches for you in that playful way, don't shut it down. Lean into it. Use your voice, your expression, your energy to respond with the kind of flirty charm that leaves him thinking, "God, she's amazing." Because when you stop seeing these moments as annoying or immature and start seeing them as opportunities for connection, you'll realize something beautiful. Intimacy isn't always about sex. Sometimes it's about two people who know how to laugh, tease, and flirt like it's the first time. Every time there's this quiet fantasy that plays in a man's mind, far more often than most women realize. It's not loud, aggressive, or wild. It's slow, focused, and almost reverent. It's the fantasy of simply being able to admire your breasts with time, care, and undivided attention. You might be surprised by how many men secretly want nothing more than to explore you at a pace that has nothing to do with rushing to the main event. In fact, for a lot of guys, the sexiest part of intimacy is before anything official happens, when he's taking his time, watching you respond to every gentle kiss, every soft caress, that moment where he's allowed to fully see you. Men are visual creatures, yes, but that doesn't mean they're always impatient. Some of them are connoisseurs. But being invited into it, knowing he's welcome, not only in the act, but in the moment.
And when that happens, the experience becomes more than physical. It becomes emotional, memorable, addictive. That's the kind of intimacy that doesn't fade when the night is over. It lingers in his mind, his body, and his heart.
So here's the real truth. What a man wants to do with your boobs goes way beyond the surface. It's not just about the physical thrill. It's about connection, comfort, curiosity, playfulness, and emotional intimacy. Every touch, every kiss, every moment he spends focused on that part of you tells a story. Not just about his desire, but about how deeply he wants to engage with you.
Not just your body, but your reactions, your energy, your joy, your confidence. And if there's one message I hope you take away from this, it's this. You don't have to do more to be sexy. You just have to feel more. Be present, be playful, be open. When you allow yourself to actually enjoy your body, when you stop overthinking and start feeling, you unlock an entirely different level of intimacy. One where he doesn't just want your body, he craves the experience of being close to you. That's the kind of chemistry that doesn't fade. It deepens.
Now, if this video made you smile, gave you insight, or made you say, "Oh my God, yes," even once, then do me a favor. Hit the like button so this message reaches more incredible women like you. Subscribe to the channel for more real, no-fluff advice that empowers you in love and intimacy. And turn on notifications so you never miss a moment that could transform your connection with the man in your life or the one who's on his way to you. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these 5 things surprised you the most. Or what have you noticed that men secretly love but never say out loud? Because trust me, once you understand what truly moves a man, you become unforgettable. Stay true to yourself. To all the spicy ladies, make life beautiful. Thank you for watching, and God bless.